I've kind of been, I don't know, sometimes when you're just like down, 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 but not particularly sad. I've been decorating my house and stuff, but sometimes you just don't, just got nothing. So I've got all this makeup backup. That's what's happened. I have all this PR that I need to show y'all. So I thought, I'm sitting at my desk working right now. Um, so I thought, why not just do it live with the live product set? Hey, hey. Thank you. Welcome in, everybody. Please like and share and do all the things. We're going to do a lot of products from the TikTok shop because I love the TikTok shop. I love the TikTok shop. Hey, Ashton, I love the TikTok shop. Grady is going to bark soon. Hey, thank you for joining the team. Y'all can click right up here, join the fan club. Thank you, Ashton. That helps get people in. I am going to put up a product set. Oh, yeah, my brow. Okay, so, hey, Cindy. So, I don't have, something's crooked. I know I'm going to mess with this until it falls. I'm in my new chair. Look, y'all, I got to tell you, wait, I got one of these chairs. Have you seen these? Like, oh my God, it's so good. Look, I said I needed a rolling chair. Oh my God. I'm telling you, you want to talk about happiness in a chair? It is this. I am a fidgeter. I am, I have back pain. It's hard for me to just sit here at my desk. I did it for many years as a paralegal. You have to sit up very straight in order to be comfortable all day. And I don't have that same posture now. So this chair, I'm going to put it up. If y'all don't have one of these, just get one. I'm telling you, it's not like any kind of gimmick to it. It's amazing. I'm so happy in it. But I had to put on pants because I got like one pair of pants. I always wear dresses. Somebody said that to me recently, said, you've lived so many lives. It's funny you say that, Ashton. Another friend said that to me, and I was thinking about that because we all do. I'm 52 years old. Welcome in, everybody. I'll tell you about what's going on here. I had my brows, the old brows are being lasered, and I had my second round of laser, and I think it's just like, I'm hoping all the color goes away now because it really hurts. I can deal with everything. That laser is super painful. But yeah, somebody said you live so many lives. Hey, Rachel, thank you. And I thought about it and I have from Pufftown, North Carolina to being a paralegal. I was a paralegal for 15 years, but I got married young. So I still had a lot of things I wanted to try to do. I loved fitness. So I got a personal training certification and started a personal training company, but I was highly discouraged from that by Mr. Narcissist. I didn't realize what was happening at the time, but they will discourage you from doing more or doing anything different. So that happened. And then I retired as a paralegal and worked for a tree company. I did that in 2013. I stopped working as a paralegal. Thank you. And and thank you all. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for saying I'm pretty. When y'all say that, it blows my mind. So after working for the tree company, which is our company that needs to be settled up now, the divorce, I started to feel things weren't right. That's where the shift was coming. So I got my real estate license. And it's hard to succeed in real estate. You need to have a lot of reserves. Hey, hey. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's so pretty. Thank you for the gift. Thank you. I got to put my glasses on. Sheila, I can see it now. Thank you, Sheila. Uh, yeah, that's where the shift was happening, where I know, I was getting tired of all that narcissism and the kids were grown and there had been so much chaos with our tree company. I can't even, it's a whole nother story to tell you about all the chaos that was created by him in that, by the narcissist in that. But getting my real estate license, and finally, I'd finally gotten a listing, finally had buyers, finally about to succeed, and got set on fire. So then being burned, and I got my, what did I do? I became a growth coach. I'm like, what did I do? Yeah, are you one of those people, or any of y'all one of those people that just continues to evolve and grow and learn new things? I really love that. And because I'd had a growth coach, with all the people that I talked to, starting social media, I decided to be a growth coach. But I don't like work as one. I just have the certification. And then I got a certification to teach the chronic disease self-management program, through Boston, Harvard, and Massachusetts General. Isn't that cool? And that's after the burn. That's why the narcissists don't like us. I don't think I can go this year to the Phoenix World Burn. I'm still thinking about it. If my finances change, if I can get settled with my divorce, then I can probably go. But if not, then I need to be here working, and I can't afford like the flight, because now I'm in LA, and the thing is in Kentucky now. So that'd be it. Thank you for all the beautifuls. My brows are crazy because the old tattoos are being lasered away. I can't put anything on top of it right now. So I've just kind of got to leave them. My mouth, my face is swollen because I had nano fat. Yeah, Florida is easier. I was in Atlanta before, but Ashton's in Atlanta. So maybe I'll go to World Burn. I'm on. Did anybody get the flyer? Because I'm on it. Somebody's screenshotting me for voodoo. For voodoo. I dare not say that word. Oh, you're in Lexington, Kentucky. Isn't that where the World Burn is? I can't remember. It's close to Ohio. No, he didn't get punished. He didn't even get questioned. They closed the case the same day. Oh, nanofat injections are where they take the plastic surgeons take a little bit of fat from you, and then they process it a certain way and inject it into your face or wherever they want. They remove the fat from it and inject stem cells. And, oh, you saw it, yeah. And inject stem cells. And those stem cells will help you regenerate. And that's what's been happening. I've had it done 5 times because I'm very blessed. And it's helping me see the way I can move my face. It's regenerating. I feel like I'm like, I don't know. I can't. What character always comes back no matter Deadpool? No matter what you do, I'm gonna regenerate. All right, let's do some makeup. Welcome in, everybody. Y'all share, y'all share, y'all share. I've got some makeup. Oh, let's shave my face. Y'all are gonna love this. Let me put my little planner away. I had to go to the doctor today, and now I've been working. And I thought, why not turn on this camera and get this done? Because I'm looking at all these products. Number one, skin. Y'all use dermaplanes and such. I love you back, Bella. It's the one thing I won't have is my voice taken from me. I feel like it's the only thing that he was never able to take from me, and that frustrated him. Thank you. My nails are just press-ons. I got to get this open. This is the stuff you spray on your face and then you microplane. What is it? Dermaplane it. Hey, Finland. I don't know how long I'm going to stay on. I don't really have a show in me. I've just got some makeup and some chitty chat. He's not locked up. He didn't get questioned. We were in North Georgia. And as you see, I'm brown and he's not brown. And they closed the case. Hey, everybody, they closed the case the same day. I was in a coma. And then after all the narcissistic abuse, I believed the lie that it was an accident because we had been sitting out by the grill, and took years to, I don't know whether it was that it took years to recover the memory or just years for me to be okay and not suppress it anymore. And I didn't understand that for a long time until I started to understand narcissistic abuse. Because you're like, what is wrong with me? How do you not know? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? And that's probably, yeah, a little bit of both. And that's the biggest problem with narcissistic abuse is we continue to look at what's wrong with us or try to figure out what's wrong with us because we think we're the cause of the problem. So it took years to work that out. Now I'm here and now it makes sense. Now it makes sense. Like, okay, I get it. I understand what happened. And now karma will serve its purpose, but got to settle the divorce. I got to have some savings and money to invest so I'm not so stressed out anymore. So I can go to World Burn because did y'all know I'm on the, yeah, you blame yourself. DV is D. Did they not? They probably didn't approve my new. I tried to change that to write out the word domestic assault. I tried to change the about me to not say DV anymore, but TikTok probably didn't approve it. I just changed it right now. So if y'all weren't wondering, my eyebrows are all red because I had them lasered. This is not a look, even though it doesn't look bad. Good evening. I gotta admit, it doesn't look bad. But really, I just had laser done, not yesterday, Tuesday, to remove the brows. I can't wait until she, yeah, this is a wig for sure. I can't wait until the brows are gone and she redoes them because you see how far off that is? Like how far off the old brow is, how much my face moved since I tried to have them tattooed the first time. I mean, look, it should be right here. But look at what happens when you look at my face though. My eye should also be further right there. But I've been reconstructed, so all bets are off. So this brow needs to go really needs to go like over here. And the arch shouldn't be right here. It should be right there. Tip of your nose, pupil of the eye, right there is where the arch should hit. So can't wait. Oh, which wig? This wig is by Free Tress. And it's called something like Curtain Dang. If you look up Free Tress equal Curtain Dang, because it doesn't really have a name, it's just a synthetic. Free Tress equal Curtain Dang. And the color is vanilla. All right, I don't know how this works. We need some directions. I'm going to put up the product set after. I don't want everybody to leave. No, Free Tress, Free, and then Tress. It might be there might be one in my showcase. I've looked for it on here. I bought it elsewhere. You can get it on like Amazon. Yeah, Free Tress equal Curtain Dangs. Because when you put it down, it's like all curtain dangy. I probably have 5 of these because I got different colors. I love it so much. But this color is vanilla. How do you use this? Okay, so my face doesn't have any hair except for the wild hairs that grow in my skin grafts, right? So all the time I'll be looking and there'll just be look, there's a hair. I think that's a hair. You see it? It's just like a hair. And this skin came from my lower body where hair grows, but they process it a certain way and they roll it out really like it gets this pattern in it when they roll it out. Can you see the pattern? Like it's a grid. And most of the hair follicles get killed, but of course for me, I've got them on my eyelids and my chin. I believe I have almost a full beard. No, part of that is probably, I don't know if you can see it. It's very fine, but we're about to see it. Oh my God. Scrub, yeah, when you say scrub a burn victim, that's called, what is it called? Can't even, my word, I really got to do something about my memory. Debridement. and they have to scrub the old skin away because it's dead if it's 3rd and 4th degree. Yeah, thank you. Debriding. And fortunately, I was in a coma when they did it, but I felt it. I would have nightmares about it. Shake. Hold 5 to 7 inches away from face. Spray in short, powerful bursts. Store. Shave and remove the residue. Okay? I have Dermaplane before. This is something I did. Be very careful on textured skin. Nothing came out. Maybe you got to open it. Nothing came out. I'm the worst product demonstrator. You want to mess up your company? Send me a product. My necklace, I got it at a fundraiser. And it was just like a little vendor that made it. And then my cross was made by a jeweler. And it's been made by a jeweler in Georgia. Spin the top part. Oh, I'm sorry. Does it smell good? Is it supposed to turn white? Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Look at all that hair. Skin Body is rolling around in there. It's like, oh my God, she doing the right product. Thank you so much for the crown. Thank you so much for the gift. Look at that. Oh, look at it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, thank you. The hair color is called vanilla. Oh my God. Look. Oh, let's put it up. We're going to put up, oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, let me get the product up. Wowza. I was going to put up a whole set, but I'm just going to pin it because wowza. This is amazing. I can't see y'all right now. Give me just a minute to find this little diddles because this is amazing. I thought I've been using like a little electronic shaver to get the hair off, but clearly nothing is coming off. Clearly nothing is coming off. Wowza. Wow. There it is. Skin Body. Look at me. Oh my God. Okay. Don't panic. Oh my gosh. Look. Oh my God. Y'all do not make fun of me and do not take screenshots. I can't see very well. Oh Lord, please let this little baby work. I know. Microblading, be very careful. This is a good microblade. It is textured, okay? And you be very careful if you have textured skin in particular. And be light-handed. You're not trying to, I'm just trying to see if it came off. Oh, it feels smooth. I cannot believe I'm shaving my neck on TikTok. I didn't even know there was hair there. I don't know what they're supposed to. Please remember that these are skin grafts. They are different. Is that hair? Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Okay. Keep it on a 45-degree angle. I'm not trying to do these little short. I'm trying to do longer strokes. You don't want to do it like you're shaving a face. You want to keep a longer stroke. I'm just working in a small area. Y'all better put this in your cart. This is cool. I have another microblade, but obviously I'm missing all the hair, right? Ooh, wow. We'll do my other face in a minute. It's just I've been feeling this weird little, beard. You know, I've been saying, oh my gosh, it feels like I have a beard down there. And I use one of those electronic, buzz razors, and it's not working. Puberty early. Huh? Yeah. There you have it. We have hair. Okay, the blade's not too sharp, which I like. It's sharp enough to get it done, but it's not sharp like an eyebrow razor. Do not use those brow razors down your face, okay? This skin body. Okay, this is approved by me. Let's see if it's getting it. I'm kind of bumpy down here, so I need to be really careful. Wow. Wow. Wowza. Okay. This is being added to my repertoire because I am tired of having these hairs. And I go see my doctor. Can you imagine he's been putting those injections in my face this whole time and he's seeing all them hairs? Hair doesn't grow back any coarser when you shave it. It won't change the texture. You can't change the texture of the hair. You can only change the texture of the hair if you damage the follicle. I love the DJI mic. It's amazing, right? If I were to turn it off, there's a TV in the background. You won't get any more than there was. More hair doesn't grow back because you shaved it. The same hair grows back. Sometimes people think it's more coarse because it's stubble. Like anything, it might come out stubbly, but it doesn't create, you can't create new hairs, and you can't change how coarse the hair is unless you damage the follicle. Like these are damaged follicles when they put the skin grafts on. That's why there's these weird coarse hairs growing there. So you have to damage the skin below the surface. It's just old wives' tales that the hair goes back coarser. Your makeup will lay a lot smoother. For me, I just had like a full beard that going on there that's been bothering me. I've been feeling it. Like I'll be like, ugh. But for everyone else, we're going to do it down the whole face, and it really just makes your makeup lay smooth, and it exfoliates. How do you do this though? How do you do it with? Just close your eyes. I'm trying to be too fancy. I just need to close my eyes. I don't have any on my. I'm going to do my forehead just because of the exfoliation. This is the way I. There we go. This is the way I might dermaplane. Look at my eye. I feel crazy. I feel like I'm being vulnerable with y'all. Look at me. I feel like I'm being vulnerable and makeup might not actually be happening today. I might just be shaving my face. This is great. When you exfoliate your face, you're also, as soon as you dermaplane, the next thing you put on your face needs to be skincare, not makeup. And fortunately, the products I wanted to show you today are tinted moisturizers and such. I love you all. Hey, Erica, I got a little spray in my eyes, so y'all bear with me. Long strokes, 45-degree angle on the blade. There must be skincare in it too, because it feels really nice on my face. The spray makes it feel really soft. Do this. Don't do this and go out though. If you have a question, ask it. Hopefully somebody in the room will answer it. I don't see that well, so I'm not trying to ignore you. If my glasses aren't on, I'm not seeing extra good. But there's moderators and people who know me very well in the room, fans who know me very well. They were worried about me. I just got quiet. It's like sometimes, I don't know, I was just too overwhelmed. Just too overwhelmed with like everything. But I'm really, really grateful just to be here. I'm going to avoid the brows. I always love to dermaplane my forehead. Look, you see? Can you see did you see the slight color change? Do you see that? That's exfoliation. Makeup artist. I gotta unabbreviate things. We assume people know what we're talking about. I tried to change my about me, y'all, but it obviously didn't get approved, so I'll work on it after. So you won't be confused. Just welcome in if you're coming in. Oh, look at that. I feel like part of that is the spray and part of it is just dry skin. No, I sprayed it, and so mostly it's the spray, but I think it's also dry skin in my case because I'm that dry. No, it doesn't hurt. You're very lightly using the Dermaplane, right? Using it very lightly at a 45-degree angle and very light. You don't push hard like you're trying to get to a deep follicle. Thank you. I feel like I'm healing so well. Sometimes I look in the mirror and I can't believe it's me. And, you know, a lot of people look at me and think, oh, wow, what's wrong with her? And I look at me and think, oh, man, I've healed so much. Hey, hey, I miss y'all too. I'm having trouble getting into like a system. I'm at a point right now where I'm kind of at a crossroads. And I have to make sure that the bills are getting paid. You know what I mean? Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I never thought I'd be called beautiful again because it was bad. It was bad. It was bad after I was burned. I didn't look at all like this. And I have been so restored in so many ways. So many ways. I've been restored. I've got tattoos. My tattoo is crooked now. My lip blush because my face swelled up. I'm not having the best time. I had fat injected into my lips a couple of weeks ago because my top lip isn't really a lip. It's just a piece of skin. It's a skin graft from my stomach. And I had fat injected into it because I'm getting the tattoo as well. I just had this tattooed 2 days ago, so it's dark right now and it needs to, it needs to dry up and heal and peel and all that. I didn't feel beautiful before I was burned, and now I do. But that's because beauty is in your spirit. I just got a sign that I put up over here in my makeup studio that says makeup is art, beauty is spirit. Because it is. I love makeup, but it doesn't create beauty. You have to have it inside of you. And I wasn't an ugly person before. I just didn't. I was just dealing with a lot of emotional abuse that I didn't know. My whole life, really. Because my mother's husband was so mean that I was raised by my grandpa and grandpa, and they were great. But the mother would come around to the house every day, even though she never raised me, my mother. But she would only come around because she's trying to steal from grandma, literally steal money for rugs, to buy rugs. Yeah. And I stopped talking to her in 2010 because she had stolen the money to pay my grandma's oil bill. We lived out in the country, so you had oil heat, like an oil tank. And then my grandma didn't tell me about it. She had bought heaters. Like space heaters, which is really dangerous. Grandma was 94 or so at the time, 93 or 94. It was January in North Carolina, so it was super cold. And I find out that my mom is not paying the oil bill, so grandma didn't have the money to pay it because like $1,000, right? If you don't pay it for months to fill that tank. She doesn't ask me. She buys the space heaters, and then my mom comes back and she told her that the space heaters had been recalled and that she needed to take them back to Wally World. And just conveniently, she had saved all the boxes in the basement. She left with those space heaters, never came back didn't care that grandma was sitting out there in the cold. So I got a call from my cousin because he didn't have the money. He's 10 years younger than me. And that's when they called and told me what was going on. I was at work that day and I dropped everything and got somebody out to refill the tank and stuff. And then had to get the furnace working again because it didn't work right after, you know how sometimes if you run out of the oil or gas or something, it needs to be worked on. So got it all done, all fixed in a day. And then I got home and, long day at work. Dealing with that, got home and I called my mother's cell phone and she didn't answer, and I left her a voicemail that said, if you ever take anything from grandma again, I will come up there and I will handle it personally. I will personally see that you go to jail. Because grandma never would. And I get why she never would. I have kind of a situation like that with one of my kids, or I did have a situation like that with one of my kids. Where I'm just giving, and never saying that's enough. That really worked well, didn't it? Okay, this is a check mark. And when you get done, you throw it away. You don't need to save it. It's going to be, I always have to, there's some on my eyelids too. Y'all be careful if you do your eyelids. But hair grows on mine, it drives me nuts. Be careful on your lids. Not meant for that. My lids are made out of stomach, okay? They're not like your lids. They are thick. But yeah, don't save the blade. It's dull. Throw it out. Use a new blade every time. And in that little kit they sent me, it came with a bottle. The bottle of spray, which I love. And then 4 Dermaplanes, 4 razors. You could probably do this every week or 2 because the exfoliation is so good for you. What I got to do next is clean this off a little. And then the next thing that goes in on my face needs to be skincare. I think this is a good price too. Isn't it $20.99? I give that 2 thumbs up. That's funny. I give that 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up on that one. And I have a really expensive Dermaplane. Like, I have the Sonic Smooth. I have it if I could find it. Ever since I moved, I haven't been able to locate it. But it's somewhere around here. And it's the one that, like, vibrates. This would work really well with that, too. Did y'all like it? That worked really well, didn't it? Wow. This is just a makeup wipe. I'm checking to see for any sting or anything. Man, when you exfoliate your face, you're opening it up to really absorb the skincare. And even more so, you're opening it up to your makeup for your foundation to just lay really smooth. Look at my face right now. Baby, I'm a burn survivor, and I don't have anything on my face except good skincare. I feel good about it. And weird burned off eyebrows, and I don't even care. Wish that brow would just be right over here. This is great. Put that one in your cart. That's a definite. Now we're going to try another one while we talk. And these are, my mouth is so swollen. It looks right, this side of my face. I saw my doctor today, and I had to put up I had to get a shot. What is it called? A 5 5FU, 5FU is something that they use in chemotherapy. It's like a steroid chemo mix, and he injected it because I have like, seems like a big bump right here, a scar forming. And so he put this blazing hot, terrible shot in my face. I wasn't expecting to get a shot. I don't like shots. Look up 5FU, and it's a steroid chemotherapy treatment, but the plastic surgeons use it too. They inject it to prevent scars and such. Next, guess what we have next? I have Merit Beauty. Merit Beauty. I love this. This is a daily routine by them, and it's their PR box. Sometimes wearing the same thing every day is a good thing, right? So Merit Beauty. I hope y'all got this thing. If not, look in my showcase or tell Mitzi if you didn't get it. This is my favorite Dermaplane so far, and I have had a lot of them. I started Dermaplaning after I got burned, and COVID happened. And they told me, like, well, you can't come to the hospital anymore, and it's not my surgeries. And it was legit. Like, they didn't have time to talk to us. They had burn survivors with the C word in there. And I was just on my own. I just had to look up online, like, what am I going to do about these skin grafts that look like this on my face? And I started doing at-home microneedling and dermaplaning. My face feels like a baby's behind. Wow, that is good. The spray is clearly very, has some skincare in it as well, because it feels really nice, really soothing. Hey, everybody, welcome in. If you don't know me, I am Tanya, Burn Beauty 2018, and I am a burn survivor. I'm 52 years old. I was set on fire by my husband. No, he's not in jail. He didn't get questioned. Thank you. Y'all join my team. Be sure to join my team. Like and share the live. We should at least get 250,000 likes up there. Like and share. But yeah, I was burned and I lost my face, and I was just talking about thank you, how I feel prettier now than I did. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. I can't see very well, but thank you. Lovely me. Thank you. And share the live, y'all. But I do makeup. I've always loved makeup. I started doing makeup when I was 10 years old, and I was that girl that, like, you do all your friends' makeup before you go out. And I love makeup, but I thought that I wasn't going to have any need for it after I got burned, and I saw my face and it had been burned completely away. I threw it out. Thank you so much. I'm a phoenix. But now I love it, and I'm trying new products, so that's what we're going to do. Merit Beauty has this amazing, they have the Great Skin Double Cleanse Face Wash. Oh, thank you. Who is that? Thank you, Miss Treetop, for the gift, #1 gifter. Look at this. Okay, first of all, what is happening? What is happening in this bottle of cleanser? Do you shake it up or do you not? Well, I better put my glasses on. That was serious right there. That was serious. That's the Double Cleanse by Merit Beauty. I have a live product set called August 14th that I created today. I guess I'll put it up in a minute because I don't know. We got some serious stuff, serious new stuff. When I said new, I meant new. Look at that. That's your cleanser by Merit Beauty. I don't know if I'm supposed to shake it or not. You're going to love this. I'm going to do my whole face because I can't wear makeup right now. I can only wear skincare, so that's what I'm going to do. Thank you. My glasses are dirty. I got them on the Zon. They're on my Zon storefront. There's a link on my profile to my Zon. It actually came in a 3-pack. And for like $10, they're just reading glasses. Like different colors. That's dirtier. I think it got dirtier. But I don't know. I don't know what I did with the cleaner things. I'm keeping hand wipes around now instead of just towels because I love my new white chair. I was like, oh my word, what am I going to do? I don't need pink because it won't work in my decor. And I didn't want black because the black is leather. So I got the white and I scotch guarded it. And I'm just praying not to get makeup all over it. Hey, hey. Unfortunately, I am. Not, I mean, the divorce is pending. Hopefully, it's going to get wrapped up very soon. He was dodging service, but now, um, his attorney contacted me and wants to have a talk, and maybe we can settle because he was asking for some pretty ridiculous things, like to wait 2 years to sell a property, and that's absurd. Nobody does that. What is it about this stuff? We've got tinted mineral sunscreen, which is interesting. Mineral sunscreen rarely works on brown skin, so I can't wait to try that. We've got that right here. No, yeah, tinted mineral sunscreen. And then we have this okay, this is amazing set. Great Skin Double Cleanse Face Wash. A biphase foaming cleanser that effectively removes sunscreen and makeup while providing gentle daily exfoliation for skin. To use, shake well, apply 3 to 4 pumps onto dry or wet skin, massage for 30 seconds, rinse thoroughly with warm water. Let's try it. I don't have any warm water. Let's try. Because it is hard to remove your sunscreen, right? Oh, and I hope you're wearing sunscreen, no matter what people are telling you. This is so cool. Merit Beauty. I better get the package up. I'm going to give y'all a product set, all right? I'm going to give you a product set. Y'all just keep sharing so we can keep the numbers in the room up. And then you can shop all the new PR. This is all new PR that I got. And we're trying it all. Is this, what do I do? Okay, that's pinned. The double cleanse is pinned. And there's a whole product set. If you go to the little shopping cart, you'll still be able to find that thing I use, the Dermaplane. It says 2 to 3 pumps, but that's going to be a lot because I don't have anything on my face. I love foaming cleanser over gel. You're either a foaming cleanser girl or a gel cleanser or guy. You either love, oh, I see. It's very light. Oh, that's very nice. You do need 3 or 4 pumps, but I'm not going to do it because my face was clean. Wow, my face, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm supposed to wash it off, so let me do that. Oh, it's not supposed to stay on. So instead of water, I'm going to do this. Welcome in, everybody. We're trying some really cool new PR I have. We've got everything from this to a giant thing of blush. But I'm really focused. I'm laser focused on this Merit Beauty and that Dermaplane I just used. Because look, all that hair is gone. Wow, that's the first time I've felt smooth down there. If y'all are wondering about my eyebrows, they're being removed right now. So I just had laser done, and these are the burns left behind because they're not at the right place, right? Okay, A+ on the cleanser. I love this. I don't know what kind of magic is in here, but it felt really good. It's a really light foam, and it's called Great Skin Double Cleanse Face Wash. Oh, thank you. I'm starting to wear my bob. I have a bald spot on my head, from where I got an infection. As soon as I had the last surgery for my nose, I got this infection. And I've got a patch of hair missing because I was ready just to like wear my natural hair. Thank you, Speedy girl. I was ready to just wear my hair. It's hot. It's hot out here in California. I can wear my bob. So now I'm wearing bob wigs. I think I'm going to get my favorite blonde color that I just discovered a couple of weeks ago. It's like a cool blonde, an ash blonde. I think I'm going to get that in a bob because I have a red one that is nice. I just wore it the other day. Human hair, you know. This is synthetic. My favorite hairstyle for me is a bob. That's what works for my face. That's why when you see me in the long hair, I usually have it pinned up because for my face shape, I can have long hair, but it needs to be pinned, maybe half up, half down, tucked behind the ear, something like that, because the emphasis needs to be right here at the chin to cut it off. I slay in the bob. I slayed in a bob for many, many years. That was my look. Firming moisturizer, great skin. No, priming moisturizer. So this is a moisturizer and a primer by Merit Beauty. Y'all can see it. I'm going to unpin it, and y'all can shop in the little shopping cart. Priming moisturizer, which I like a lot because I just dermaplaned, so I have to use something. I have to use skincare. I can't use makeup. But what if you do that and you want to go out for the day? You don't want to look cute, but you know you better not put makeup on. You better let that skin exfoliation be. I just put some of that on. Priming moisturizer. Oh, wow. My skin feels amazing today. Oh, by the way, in about 30 minutes, you're going to hear Grady go crazy barking because somebody's going to pick up a package from my front door. So when that happens, we're safe. Wow, that is a nice moisturizer and primer. Solves the problem, doesn't it? After cleansing and applying great skin. Oh, I didn't have any serum. They didn't give me any serum. Did you give me serum? Y'all, Merit Beauty, you know better than to send me this and miss a step. I don't have this serum, but it says to put that on, massage 1 to 2 pumps into the skin, and then follow with your next step, SPF or makeup before moisturizer dries down. Okay, let's move. Don't let the moisturizer dry down before you move to the next step, which is this. This is called the Uniform Tinted Moisturizer. I don't think this is my color, but they sent it to me, so whatever. Just tinted moisturizer, so should be fine, right? Or is it tinted? No, tinted mineral sunscreen. This is my sunscreen. Look at my sunscreen. And it's mineral sunscreen, which is almost always an absolute failure on brown skin. And that is not failing. That is sunscreen. The primer and okay, I love this. This is priming moisturizer that I used, and I need to keep moving because it said not to let it dry down. And then go to your next step, which is your SPF. So your SPF is right here, and it's tinted. The color they sent me, I'm in shade 12, Buff Calico. Welcome in. If you don't know me, I am a burn survivor. I was set on fire by my husband. And I'm doing makeup right now. I'm doing skincare and makeup right now. I don't know. I wish that shade was a little bit cooler, a little bit darker, but let's look. That is mineral sunscreen, which is known to have a white cast on brown skin. I think they've solved the problem. The only problem that they haven't solved is, do they have a tint for every, hey J Jisma, do they have a tint for every skin tone? because that is the best. I would never put mineral sunscreen on my face. Now that's good. It's a little legit. Oh, my chair. Oh, for the name of words. Yeah, divorce getting processed. Hopefully, my next court date, the court date got moved. My orders that I asked for, my motions got granted, and they moved the court date out to October 7th. But in between, I've been contacted by him, and he's gotten his attorney back, and they want to talk. So hopefully I could be done in like 30 days, as long as they understand that they have to sell the property, divide the proceeds. And I think that since he can't afford to buy me out of the business, he just needs to increase alimony. I'll walk away. Oh, and a life insurance policy on him. I'll walk away and let karma handle it, because my life is too good right now. Well, it's just too good to be bothered by how I feel about somebody else. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, I just want to keep growing myself. I'm trying to stay focused on that. I need to get photos made so that I can be officially with um, ZBD Talent, and I'm hoping that that's going to really be the key. I just have to get the photos made. It's expensive, you know? So I'm working on that. And then everything is so good, you know? I thought, well, actually, I had somebody that would do it for free, the photos, but they want them done a very certain way. And they have a photographer here in LA that knows exactly how to do them. And for me, that's worth it. I don't, if you want to use your own photographer, you have to send them the portfolio first. And this lady takes great pictures, but she's not, doesn't have portfolio, you know? Takes very professional pictures. She's taken pictures of me on the red carpet, but she doesn't have portfolios. Oh, I was supposed to use oh, you know what? That's why they sent me the brush. I'm not the best direction follower. That sunscreen was a disaster on my hands. And this is sunscreen, y'all. Tinted mineral sunscreen. This is primer and moisturizer, right? This is your sunscreen. What is the SPF? No, and I can't see. SPF 45. Tinted. Shut up. And then, because it's pretty, because it's mineral sunscreen, they've given you a cleanser to take it off at night. Double cleanser. This is Merit Beauty. But I should have used the brush that they sent me. They also sent me this little, this is a concealer. So this is called the, because right now all I'm wearing is moisturizer and tinted sunscreen. And this is the Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Stick. If you don't like wearing makeup, or you're just tired of it being hot and having a whole bunch of makeup on your face, right? Which I really get tired of a lot lately. This is the way to go. I like this set more than I thought, more than I knew I would. This could be my everyday. My clear sunscreen is always Allies of Skin. The One by Allies of Skin. Allies of Skin. It's available in my showcase, or you can buy it directly from them. Allies of Skin, SPF 50, The One. It is beautiful. It is blurring. Makes your skin feel like butter, and it works. Burned Beauty AOS is a 20% off discount if we shop directly from them. Thank you. So the brush, they gave me brush number 1, which would have been a lot better than my fingers covered in that tinted sunscreen. See where we're going now? Now we're getting into some makeup. But not makeup. I could get up every day. You're going to do your skincare anyway. And I'm always going to wear sunscreen. And again, Allies of Skin, the one SPF 50, thank me later. Thank me later. It feels really light. It feels smooth. I don't know where mine is. It's in my bathroom, I think. I don't keep one out here really because I put it on, I don't leave my bathroom without my sunscreen on every day. I don't have one here. It's good enough to be a primer. You don't have to use another primer with it because it blurs and it holds. It's the best. Every time I have somebody try it, they come back and say that's the best sunscreen I've ever used. I'm in Cali. Now, so this is the Minimalist Skin Perfecting Stick by Merit. I'm not sure they really went with the right color for me. So let's just like imagine. I'm a little warm right now, but let's just imagine I'm not. Because I am sold on this, honestly. If they have this in a cool tone, I would always wear it. Now, I have a lot more to cover, but I'm just going to show you. Let's see how well it works. If you don't want to be covered in makeup all the time, that went well, didn't it? That's a good concealer. So you use the tinted sunscreen as your base, so you're all glowy. Oh, and you know what? You could reapply your sunscreen. That's the biggest problem with a full face of makeup and sunscreen is how do you reapply? You don't, because you really need a 1/4 teaspoon of sunscreen to cover your face. You need a lot. Really a lot more than I just put on even. I only put on a few pumps. You need to put on like 3 fingers to get the SPF rating they're telling you. Okay. Merit Beauty is on to something. Can you believe that is sunscreen on my face? Thank you. I can't believe this sunscreen. Maybe I'm the only one impressing myself, but look how that stick if you put it directly on. Wowza. You know, all the girls that are like, oh, I'm only wearing sunscreen. I'm only wearing concealer. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. I think they have a box available for TikTok. There it is. She's here. It's okay, Grady. It's the nice lady picking up a package. I hope I put the box I saw from Merit Beauty. I saw it in the TikTok shop, and it was a TikTok exclusive, I think, with all the products I just used. I don't know if I put it in the cart because sometimes I'm crazy that way. I'll show you guys how to adjust the color of a foundation or something like this tomorrow because I don't want to throw this and to not use this product. I really like it. It's just really warm for me. So I'm in shade 12, Buff Calico, and I would like to be in something either cooler or maybe darker would have just done it. But this is PR. And I think they got pretty darn close for it to be a PR box that they sent me. They got pretty darn close. Isn't it pretty? Did y'all invite people? That's so pretty. I love to glow. Do y'all love to glow? I don't know. This right here is there a little cart that y'all see where you can click to shop? All the prices are in there. Let me see. Because they sent it to me. So the perfecting stick that I just used is $38. The double cleanse is $32. The brush is $32, but as long as you use a brush, you're fine. You don't need a special brush. The moisturizer primer, I really love that one because I would do that under all my makeup. That's $18. And then the uniform is the tinted SPF. That is basically my moisturizer right now. There is a package though. I wish we could find it. There's a package that it's like $150. I scrolled by it as I was looking for Merit Beauty, and I think it had all the products in it. And if you're a no makeup person, if you can get your right shade, I don't know where else they might sell it where you can get a really good shade match on this, because this moisturizer makes me, I mean, I keep calling it moisturizer, but it is sunscreen. It is SPF. But it feels like I'm wearing tinted moisturizer, and I'm not. Perfect. So all I put on was skincare, right? I'm not going to use any more. Look, I need to move my wig. Thank you. So if you're just coming in and you think my eyebrows look a little odd, they're not. I'm not wearing my eyebrow wigs that I normally do. If you don't know me, my face has been replaced with skin grafts about 6 years ago. I was set on fire by my husband. And after years of narcissistic treatment that I didn't know was narcissism, I didn't even know what that meant. And now I'm just doing makeup, happy as can be. The trick is though, the trick is though, like, I would just like to be like normal and just sit here and do makeup without being asked like what happened. I don't know if life will, I don't think life will ever come back to that. But remember, that's what people who have like a facial difference like me are actually thinking. Like, I wish I could just sit here and do makeup, talk about the makeup. Not always, it's not that way. That's what we wish for. And I wish to change things, or at least to see in my lifetime things change so that becomes a possibility. And I think that starts in Hollywood, because we learn our idea of monsters and bad and villains and stuff from movies. Even if you look, The Lion King, who's the bad guy? Scar. Why does he need a scar? Why does he need a scar to be the bad guy? Why do you become a maniac serial unaliver if you get your face burned and haunt people's nightmares? It starts there, and it's our first impression. But if we just saw people like me just living life without question or without being cast into a light of being a bad guy or somebody you feel bad for, like us, or somebody, I'm going to even cut, or somebody that inspires you, because we love being inspirational, but it's not our only trick. We're just regular, just being regular people. But sometimes you feel like you'll never get that back, and I'm kind of okay with that, doing what I do. But there's a lot of people who aren't okay with it. They just want to be. They just want to be. So I'm going to get my talent agent. I want to be the main character, not the villain. I want to be the pretty girl in the movie or the commercial. And mark my word, you're going to see me in something. And it's not going to be about my facial difference. It's going to be just me living my best life. It's going to be good. This SPF is pretty good. I need to do something about my lips. I can't believe how crooked they are with the swelling. It's like, wasn't crooked yesterday, so something is going on in here. I love y'all. My little screen stopped moving. Are y'all making comments? Because it got stuck. Is the thing stuck? Oh, Lord. Is it stuck, y'all? Now I see hearts. I can't see any comments, so it looks like we're not going to talk. Cheering me on. Thank you. Now I see it. I had a little hesitation there. Hey, Mitzi Mark. It got stuck for a minute. I'm not wearing anything but priming moisturizer, tinted sunscreen, tinted mineral sunscreen, the stuff that's normally white that you can't put on brown skin ever. Is on my brown skin. I don't know if they're going to have a tint to match every shade, though. That would be the only thing they have to do. Then they give you this awesome double cleanse foaming cleanser because, you know, you need to remove the sunscreen at the end of the night. I love this set. I will be using that a lot. Even if I don't feel like shifting the color, I would just put it on a thinner layer of it because it's giving me such a pretty glow. Oh, Mandy just said, totally forgot. I'll see you tomorrow for your contour med spa appointment. I was talking to Mandy, like the director of Face Word International. She's the only one that drives me around anywhere. Like, oh, see you next week, see you Monday. But really, I'm going to the med spa to get my fat zapped again. I've been getting cryo slimming. Can you believe all the things that are happening to like put me back together again? I never had a belly until I got burned and the skin grafts don't stretch, you know? And so when I got depressed and I gained a lot of weight. And when I gained the weight, then I couldn't, like my arms couldn't get bigger, up here couldn't get bigger. And all of a sudden I had this big giant stomach. And I was like, oh my gosh. Because no matter how much weight I've ever gained, I never had a tummy. I've always had good legs and a flat tummy. But my weight has gone up and down. Not like this. So they're doing cryo slimming, which kills the fat around a certain area. And they're going to do something called a plexer, Plexr, which is plasma energy on my arms, and it's going to smooth my arms. I feel like it's going to hurt a lot, so I don't know how long it's going to take to do it. But I would love to have my arms not look like, let me show you. Y'all, I feel like it's stuck. It's going really slow on my end. I can see join. Are y'all making comments? Y'all keep commenting. It's like really, really stuck. Y'all are joining and they're just trying to keep you out, but you can't do it. Just keep joining. Ain't nobody running this rig except me. Tickety talk. I love the TikTok shop though. I love the TikTok shop. Have y'all noticed that I'm wearing like realistic lashes today? Like realistic lashes? Yeah. I never wear realistic lashes, but all I did was I can't wear makeup right now. So everything I'm wearing right now is skincare by Merit Beauty. If you have questions, let me know. This is a tinted sunscreen. Good on y'all's end. Good. It's getting, I just saw Julie Mary say good on my end. It's all right. I'm having fun. Having a lot of fun right now. I've been decorating my house and kind of like decorate my house, talk to God. I met an angel yesterday, and I'm going to tell you a story about it. So I was at my appointment, and I don't hurt much anymore. I hurt some. I was at my appointment yesterday getting my brows done with Ruth Swissa in Calabasas. She also works in Beverly Hills. You've seen her on Botched. If you watch Botched, you've seen her do the like realistic tattooing for things like that, right? And she does permanent makeup, and I was there and I was thanking her so much, and she's like, oh, but there's one more person you have to thank. I was like, who? And she's like, I have donors that give me the money to do this. She's like, I don't work for, I contacted her and asked her to make an appointment to do my lips, and she ended up doing it for free. And it's a lot of money to get your lips done, right? So she did them for free because she's worked with burn survivors for many years. And she said, I don't work with organizations, I work with individuals. And I didn't know this until yesterday. And she said, yeah, she said, I work, with individuals, and I have donors that make it possible for me to do this, and because she's going to do my whole face. She's created my lips. She's going to add permanent eyeliner so I look like this when I wake up in the morning. Because when you don't have any lashes, your eyes just have no definition. And she's lasering off these brows, and she's going to redo new ones. And then she's also going to do some scar camouflage tattoos around my face. And so I was just like, I didn't know that. I didn't know about this. And she's like, yeah, you can make a video for her and thank her. And I was like, okay, when we get done. And she takes me out to the lobby, and the lady's there. Okay, the lady is there. And so she introduces me, and I just like hug her, and yeah, hug her and thank her. And we just sat and talked for a minute. But what we noticed, hey, what I noticed is that she had this necklace, and it had an emerald. It was a big gold butterfly, and it had an emerald, right? And the the thing about emerald is I got this necklace a few months ago, and I don't wear green. I don't do green. I wear green eyeshadow because of my hazel eyes, but otherwise I don't do green. But I couldn't walk by this necklace at this fundraiser, so I just bought it, right? Because fundraiser, whatever, I bought it from just the kiosk. And then I got to this house, and I got this house somehow, no credit, not that much money, but I got this house, and didn't have any furniture. And the first piece that was found, Nandy found for me on her Buy Nothing group, was this emerald green couch, jade, dark, deep green couch. You've seen it. But it was a small one. I just bought a big one. But around that couch, I was like, that's such a pretty color. So I start using it as an accent, like throughout my house. And I don't do green. I don't know why I'm doing this green all of a sudden. I'm like black, white, and a shade of tan and a side of tan, right? So now I have these pops of green. And when we started talking, I was talking to the lady, and I was telling her my story. And I'm kind of crying because I didn't realize there was somebody actually paying for me. And she's kind of crying because I'm telling the story. And we didn't expect to meet in this moment. And Nandy looks, and she's like, look at the emerald, look at her necklace. My butterfly is my symbol, and now it's green. I'm seeing green. That's my signal now. Green is my signal. And I'd said that, a couple of weeks ago, because I'm like, I don't know what it is, but I need to keep an eye on green because I don't even like it. No, I love it. So we talked, we hugged. I went in, got my eyebrows lasered off. She went in, had whatever she was doing done. And when I went to leave, they handed me a check. And they said, she wants you to have this. And I was like, I couldn't even process it. It was like it was enough money to get me through the week, and I didn't have money to get through the week, really, you know, until like I was really going to be low on money, like no extra spending money or deviation for until after the 15th, and then the 21st, right? So I was really tight, and I'd been worried about it. I was like, oh boy, something popped up, and I was like, oh man, kind of tight on money. And there she hands me a check. They hand me a check for what I needed, wearing an emerald butterfly necklace. Green is the symbol, and the butterfly. Isn't that crazy? It gave me chills yesterday. It gives me chills now, but I'm pretty at peace with it. I just said, you know what? I just met an angel. I met an angel. Mm, mm, mm. And it reminds me to just stay in your faith. Everything is okay. When I release it and I stop worrying, everything works out. Because I've been worrying myself sick off and on. That's why you don't see me much. It's just like I just can't deal with it. Can't deal with anything. Yeah, so blessed. So blessed to meet. I mean, so crazy that she's talking about the woman, not even realizing that the woman is on her schedule to be in the office. And, you know, the whole thing is just insane. And then I just don't know. And I need a substantial amount of money, you know? It was great. Thank you for the gift. Thank you so much. Angels are real. They look like us. And don't be confused. So do monsters. Angels and demons are real and they look like us. They don't have scars or burns. Thank you so much, Nini. Nini Yo-Yo, that's nice. They look just like us. Thank you, Patsy Wolf. Y'all join the team. Like, share the live. I got this in my Ipsy box. Have I talked about my chair? Do you see the way I keep fidgeting and moving? One of the things in that shop is this darn chair that is making me so happy. If I'm wearing pants just to sit in a chair, you know, have you seen this one? Everybody's sitting in this thing. Here we go. Here we go. Have you seen everybody sitting in these? And then it's got the little thing, and I could turn around if I wanted to and put my knees on it. Or you can sit cross-legged, and it goes up high and it comes down low. Right now I've got it low. What I want to tell you is I couldn't even sit cross-legged a couple of weeks ago before I got this because I have such limited mobility. And this has helped me because you can start up like way high. The seat goes way higher. So I could start way high. Thank you so much. T, I can't see the whole name, but thank you, T. So it starts up way high and you can just kind of cross your legs and then lower the seat into it like a stretch. It's amazing. The chair. If you need a chair and you're a fidgeter, you can put your knees on it and stretch your quads. For me, it's therapeutic. I love this chair. And you sit up really straight in it. The little back helps you sit straight. You've been to heaven for a little bit? Yeah. I don't know where I was when I was in the coma. I mean, it's not heaven. Yeah, it's almost like a saddle chair. These are great. I'm telling you. Look in my showcase. If you're going to get one, get out of my showcase, because there's different ones I noticed. I had to keep searching until I found like the creator that had the one with the best stars, because there's different, they're all different prices and manufacturers, and I wanted a good one. And this one I noticed is very sturdy. I think it goes up to 400 pounds or 385. I got the chair right here on TikTok. Y'all want to talk about this chair? We gonna talk about this chair. Because if you got back pain, that's your chair. I just pinned it at the bottom. Now, I could do the fancy demonstration, but I'm not going to because I'll mess around and fall. Because I have fallen before on TikTok Live. But the idea being you can sit all different kinds of ways, and I'm so comfortable. I can wiggle, and I can just be kind of antsy. And my favorite thing is to put my feet up. Like when I get tired, you can just put your feet up and sit at the desk, and it's just good. It's almost like my exercise chair, and it's helping me. I sit here and I work, or at least I try to. I'm trying not to sit on my couch, but my couch is pretty darn comfortable. The chair, if you're thinking about it, put it in your cart now so it comes from me. It is a very good chair. And I sit up, I don't know why it makes me sit up straighter. You can saddle it. Like the ones like, oh, thank you so much. Hey, Jay Jr. Hey, Jay Jr. Hey, I'm doing good. I'm just doing makeup today and kind of keeping it light so I can keep my spirit up. I've got all this new makeup, but look at this. Somebody sent me a book of makeup. I'm going to have to do this another day because this needs to be scrutinized. I got my eye on this one. First of all, at least they sent me the right one. But this needs scrutiny. It's got eyeshadows. Those are pretty eyeshadows. I like those colors. Those are kind of my colors. Then it's got highlighters. Wait till I get to the good part. Highlighters, I like those. They're not too sparkly, but I love pink highlighter and such. Then you turn the page in your book and you've got blushes. And I'm kind of like, oh, okay, well, kind of. They're all kind of corally, right? So, I don't know. I don't know about the blush. I do like the book. This is where it goes off the side for me. Contour? No, ma'am. No, no, ma'am. This is not the darkest shade of contour you're going to offer. No, ma'am. No, you're not. And then this is concealer, eyeliner or brow, and then lip. Now, for 20-something dollars, it's great. This is something I would definitely buy for a teenager. We're going to have to try it another day to get the quality of the makeup. But it is super cute. And it's a little book. Make a great gift for a preteen or teenager. I would buy it. I would have thought that was magic when I was 16, you know. I saw somebody yesterday doing like a tutorial and she's using like a $4 Wet n Wild foundation stick. And I was like, oh, baby, live in this day and remember it. Do not forget the day you could use a $4 foundation stick and it didn't cake up or anything, you know. I've got some new lip liner. I don't have this on in the shop. Get Wet n Wild. Y'all know the Wet n Wild. Yeah, I wore Wet n Wild Cherry Red lipstick forever. Oh, I can't put on lipstick today. I'm going to put on some lip oil that I got as PR. At least I think. This is Juicy Lasting Tint. Is this lip oil? Well, we're going to try it. It came as PR. No, not. Once you get older, you're not going to cheap out on that foundation, child. No, no, ma'am, you're not. No. But these are Bisha. And I like this because I think I got it in my last Ipsy box. I got this blush by the same brand, Bisha. And when I put it on, I was so pleased by this blush. I didn't want to wear it. And Mitzi was like, girl, if you don't put that blush on, and it looks so pretty. It's clearly a knockoff for another more pricier cream powder. Oh, cream powder blush. Clearly a knockoff at probably maybe half the price. I'm not sure. We're not going to talk about it too much because I don't have it in my cart and I'll get in trouble. But anyway, I decided to try their lip liner, and that's what I'm going to put on now. My first time using it, I got Saint-Tropez and Saint Barth's Essential Lip Liner Duo. Saint-Tropez and Saint Barth's. So I'm just going to do a little liner. I'm going to do, I think, the darker one. So that would be Saint-Tropez, and this is Saint Barth's. So I'm going to do Saint-Tropez. My lips are a little bit darker than they'll be in the end because they were just tattooed, and you know it has the fade, right? It has to color up, and then it has to fade. If y'all are wondering, yeah, the blush was pretty. Mitzi was so right that day. She's always right. If you're thinking about the chair, there's more available. See, I want to even that out a little. There's certain times I get stuck on a product because I love it so much. Oh, that's really creamy and nice. And the chair is one of them. I keep showing it to people. Like, look at my chair. And they're like, like, but it's my chair. So my lips are all crooked right now with swelling and stuff. We're not going to mess with them too much because they are freshly tatted. The Saint-Tropez lip liner is about the same color as the tattoo that I have, but the tattoo is going to end up being light pink. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, Bonita. Hey Donita, so I don't have the lip liner, so I'm not gonna stick on those too much, but I like this brand. Bisha, whatever indie brand this is, you passed my vibe check. You're good. So does this. If y'all are just tuning in, what's on my face right now is a tinted SPF, a tinted mineral SPF by Merit Beauty, the uniform. And I'm just so flabbergasted by it because you start with this priming moisturizer, then you put the SPF, then you take a little concealer, and then you're done for the day. My color, you know, mine is PR, so I think I would have gotten a darker color. I don't know if they have a cool tone. It's hard to find dark cool tone products, foundation products. It's like a unicorn. So if you're thinking of the chair, put it in your cart because I'm going to take it out in a minute. It'll still be there, but I'm going to unpin it and pin the lip oil. I sit up so much straighter in this chair. I don't understand it. We used to spend a lot of time on chairs when I was a paralegal. It was important to have a really good chair because we would sit and type like 120 or 110 or 120 words a minute all day long. I could not type 2 words a minute right now, but that's because some things have changed about me. My kids are grown. My kids are 28 and 29. This is pretty. Okay, I gotta find this. What is this called, guys? The Juicy Lasting Tint by Rom and the Juicy Grape Balm. I know I chose this color. Apply the product starting from the inside of your lips and spread out for even application. Why would I have side effects? The lasting juicy tint. Is this plumping? All right, well, let's give it a whirl. We're going to, all right, well, let's spin the dice. That, I know I picked this grape. That is so me. That is such a color for me to pick. I think this is a lip stain. I don't really know. I don't really know. Where are you? I hope I put it in there. Yep, ramen. There we go. Yeah, I don't need any plumping. I don't know if it plumps or... Actually, I just had fat injected into my lips. Because I'm in Beverly Hills, baby. Everybody needs... Everybody... No, I'm kidding. My top lip isn't a lip at all, so it did need some fat injection. That's why it's swollen kind of wonky. I actually did use one product that is plumping, and it actually plumped. Plumping products normally do not work on my mouth because the top lip isn't a real lip. It's skin, not tissue. So, but there is one that did work. I don't know if this is plumping or not. What's it say? The Juicy Lasting Tint. We're doing PR. Welcome in, everybody. We're just doing makeup today. I want all makeup lovers. We haven't even gotten to the brush yet. We haven't gotten to the brush. If you buy one of these, you have every blush color you ever need. You really do. Oh, I forgot. I have this lip oil too. Same brand, Beauty Creations. Lip oil. I don't know if those are PR boxes or you can buy them. I think you can buy them. Yeah, my bling. This is in my Azon store. They're very inexpensive. Oh, oh, so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. I'm probably not supposed to have this on my lips right now, but I won't wear it too long because it's so pretty. Oh, I won't wear it too long, I promise. The top lip is really more crusty, so that's really just hard tattoo right there. I can't, it's swollen in such a weird shape that I'm just going to leave it be. So I got that chemotherapy or something shot in it today. That did not feel good. I'm still not over it. I was not expecting any more pain this week. Tired of pain. But pretty hurts, don't it, ladies? Pretty hurts. I don't know what this is supposed to do that's special. I don't know. I mean, it's a nice color. I like it. I don't think it does anything. Isn't that funny? I'm just looking at a lip color. You know what it's supposed to do? It's supposed to change the color of my lips. I expect it to do something else, like, you know, file my taxes, do something. It's just a lip color, and it's pretty. Grape. It says it's long lasting. Long lasting, the juicy, long lasting tint in grape balm. That's pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Thank you. Everybody says I'm stunning. I was telling people earlier that I think I look better now because I like myself better now. My whole life, I was just not in love with myself and I didn't think I was good enough. And I was very critical of myself. So when I was walking around and I was absolutely like, I mean, I was fit. I was a baddie in my day. um, but I didn't appreciate it because I didn't believe it. And part of that was when I met my second husband that set me on fire, and he would never compliment me. I was walking around like kind of like a, you know, um, looking good because I went to work every day and I would, I'm dressed for work. I won't work in an office. And he would never compliment it. And then he would compliment other people. Now it's a trick that the narcissist uses to put you down without saying anything to you. So, you get ready for dinner, you've been working all night, you're like, okay, you're ready to go, and they say nothing, thank you. Batty now. They look at you, okay, let's go. And then you get to wherever you're going and they look at somebody and go, oh my God, you look amazing. They do that with mind games all around. So there I was walking around thinking that I was like not good enough. Like he was gonna like not want to be with me because I was not good looking enough. And baby, if you look back at the pictures of us, I don't know what I was on. I do not know what I was on. When I look at pictures of me and him, I'm like, what in the world was I thinking? He doesn't look nice. He's always got a frown. There ain't nothing special about him. And here I am putting myself down. That's pretty, right? Disregard my wonky kind of lips. Look at that sunscreen. That's pretty. Boy, oh boy, that's pretty. Look at my skin. Hold on, y'all. Look, do you see what that is? Those are smile lines. That's what I asked for. The doctor is putting the stem cell injections in so I could do that again. When you have skin grafts on your face, they're just tight and like no expression, right? They're very thick. I'm Aries with Libra rising and my moon in Pisces. So, I'm hot. Putting my lines back, and he went really heavy right here so that I can get my nasolabials back. Divorce is not final yet, but I think it's going to be soon. I think he's relenting to the idea that he has to sell the property. And that's what I really need is just some money in the bank. I need a little bit to invest and a little bit. What if I get sick or what if I need to have a surgery and I can't work? And like the past week, I haven't even been live because I've been just editing and posting to another channel where I know I can make it, and I'm I just need that settled. My lip combo. Okay, well, I just had my lips tattooed a couple of days ago, so they haven't healed and they've got like a dark crust on it. So there's no combo. I just used this. It's tagged at the bottom of the screen, the Juicy Lasting Tint and Grape Balm. So I only used one item, but my skin is a bunch of different colors right now. But that's a pretty color. I love it. Yeah, I think so. I believe he's just going to stop fighting that. So it can be done. I just, honestly, it's not about closure. I don't even believe in closure. There's no getting over somebody setting you on fire. There's no getting over somebody being horrible to you for however many years, even if they didn't set you on fire. There's no getting over that. There's just, you close the door, but they're never going to offer closure. If they could offer you closure, then they would have never been as bad to you as they were. So, and he's kind of on that level. There's closure for other things, but not really for a narcissist, Not really with them. And he's a sociopath too. I mean, I'm not the only person he's harmed. What else do I need to use? What does this color crayon do? I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to have to wait. Makeup Forever color crayon. It's in my cart. Yeah, that it's just like, man. I'm going to unpin the juicy stuff. Remember, if you click on the little shopping cart somewhere, I don't know where it is for y'all, but you can see all the products that I'm using and playing with all my PR. I asked for this color, I think, or maybe this is one they just sent me. I can't remember. It's Makeup Forever, and it's an artist color crayon. We're just going to swatch it. It's a stick cream, multi-usage, creamy multi-use stick. And this is color 282. 282. Iconic Purple. 282. Iconic Purple. And I'm not putting it anywhere on my face right now. I'm just doing the skincare. I'm feeling so good in this. But Iconic Purple. Oh, that's pretty. Well, it's kind of, I guess I was feeling real purpley. Like the purple gloss and this. You can use this on your lip, your cheek, and I think it's rated for your eye. Can you use it on your eye? Is it rated for eye coverage? Not everything is. You have to be careful. And it says multi-use. That doesn't always mean. Weightless texture, great. Endless looks, great. Blending colors, mixing finishes, great. This is honestly, one of my least favorite brands. Hope they're watching. This is one of my least favorite brands. It's supposed to be a makeup artist brand, and how can you not tell me if this artist crayon is? It says multi-use, but it does not specifically clear eye. So what if somebody wants to put it on their eye? Are y'all tapping? They've been tapping. We ain't got any kind of likes today. What y'all been doing? Y'all best have been shopping then. I gotta say that because I love the TikTok shop. They're watching. I love the TikTok shop. I love the TikTok shop. I love the TikTok shop. Makeup Forever is one of my least favorite brands. I don't know why I ever bought this thing. We'll try to do a face of makeup with it one day, but I do not know why I bought this. Release my own brand. Well, first I'm collabing with a brand that's on TikTok called Metaluso, and this is the new Burned Beauty 2018 lipstick because I do love a strong red. So this will be a collaboration. It's not out yet, between Metaluso and Burned Beauty 2018. And you can use the reds. Some people are afraid of red. You can put it all over, or you can line it with brown. You can just do a touch in the center. There's always a way to use this red, and we're going to show you the ways. That's my first color because I wore red lipstick probably most of my life. That Wet n Wild cherry lipstick, cherry red, it was $1. I would put that on no matter what. I had a bright red lip. I didn't think lipstick came in any other color. Paralegal, power, most of the time I was in a power red, a bob and a power red. I never ever softened to pink until I left that profession. And red is a statement. Red is a statement, and I want to make a statement too. So we're starting with red. We will add pinks and stuff later. Or she said I can have a pink later. It's not my makeup brand. It is Metaluso. That is on TikTok. They have lots of other makeup. And this red, this is a deep, bricky red that I love so much. It's so pretty. I'll be putting it on. I'm not supposed to be wearing lipstick right now, so I'm fixing to take this other stuff off because it feels like it's lipstick. I'm going to pat it, blot it a little. I don't want to mess up my tattoo. You know, it's got to heal and peel and stuff, you know. That is a long-lasting color, though. Love it. Isn't it pretty? Ooh, it's so pretty. It's going to come in a special box, too. And it's going to say Burn Beauty. It's going to say, this too shall pass. Oh, y'all are going to love it. So really good. I love, you know what? I love that it's actually got the magnet in it. This is one of the clothing deal. That I know if you're all environmentally friendly, I know what you're going to say. This seals the deal for me. Ah, I love that. I love packaging. I can't wait for it to come out. You'll be able to buy it here on TikTok, so I'll do a show with it. Y'all are going to sell it out to begin with because she didn't know how many to buy. You know, she's a small business. She's a friend of mine named Christine. She's here in California. And we started thinking, she asked me if I wanted to work on having lipstick last year when I lived in Georgia. And she didn't know everything that was going on in my life. So he's great. He's being a good boy. But I just recently got to meet her after I moved here. And we sat and we talked. She's not far away from where I am. And now we're ready to put the lipstick out. She was like, wow, I had to put that on hold. I realized you couldn't deal with, you know, releasing the lipstick while you're trying to move. And I couldn't tell people until it, you know, until I got to a safe place what was going on. Hello, everyone. Are y'all sharing? All right, what do I have? Beauty Creations. We have blush. I'm not supposed to be wearing blush. Wait a minute. No, I can wear blush. You know, the first one I look at is like pink thing. Is that too pink? Hey, Linda. So they have pink, then a beautiful peach. Two corals, like a coral and then a coral quartz. Two corals in there. Oh, dusty mauve. Dusty mauve. Desert rose doesn't look like a desert rose to me. What is that? Did I get them switched? Marvelous. This is called Marvelous. Is a desert rose not pink? Ooh. I wish I could do like a big swatch. Oh, maybe I can do a big swatch of stuff, right? If I'm going to do a big swatch of stuff, I got to go in order, man. From the pink, I didn't think I had any regular skin that I could swatch on so y'all could see how it actually looks on you. There's a lot of, it's kind of, oh, gooey. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Packaging. See, packaging is important. Ooh, that's very pink, isn't it? Before we swatch it, let's see if we could use it. Is it usable? Oh boy, that was a lot. Oh boy. Okay, that's where we are. That was a swipe, and that's where we are. It might be pretty on here, right? I'm gonna have to put it on my face before I even swatch them all, because I don't see any kind of like, I like hyaluronic acids in there in my blush. I'm not going to use the pink one. I'm going to use this Desert Rose because I don't, no, I'm not. Why is it, what, is a Desert Rose this color? I don't think it is. It's an interesting color of blush, but um, I ain't never seen any rose that color. Yikes. I'm kind of in a predicament right now because the colors are working, but I'm not impressed by I don't think there's any hyaluronic acid in it. And at my age, baby, I want hyaluronic acid or niacinamide. It's got, okay, infused with vitamin E, hydrating, multi-use, long-wearing. Vitamin E and rosehip oil. But that's not niacinamide. I've never seen the desert rose. Yeah. That's why I was asking y'all, is that the color of a desert rose? I've never been to the desert. We could have both together, but I want to use this marvelous one. I want to use this color. It's the second to darkest, and it's called Marvelous, and I feel marvelous. See, that color is like a dark. You make a dot. I just don't know that it's. Okay, well, I added the glow. All my skincare underneath added the glow, baby. Because vitamin E and rosehip oil is nice. And I think I'm going to rate that better for younger skin. Because for me, I love to have like a plumping hyaluronic acid or niacinamide. But that's pretty. I haven't worn makeup in a few days. I've just been working around the house, and this cheers me up. That looks pretty, doesn't it? You want to put a different color on the other cheek? I'm like, hey, you want to have a slumber party? The way the way this Merit Beauty sunscreen, tinted sunscreen and priming moisturizer has got me glowing. Maybe. There's nothing I can put on that's not going to be beautiful. Tinted sunscreen. If you're not a makeup girly, Merit Beauty, look right in there. Yes, let's do it. All right. What color it is on the other cheek, though? I can see y'all. That one's super deep. We know what that's going to look like. The Desert Rose, I've still got my eye on. This is a mauve. These are two corals. And what's that one? Oh, this is a poppy peach. Should I do a peach? Should I do a peach? This is what you can do if you have a big set of blush like this. This is what you can do when you get one of these. I think the Desert Rose or the peach as well. And I kind of think that the Desert Rose and the peach should go together. So let's do, oh, the coral. I think, okay, we're going to try everything. There's two corals. I'm going to do, this Desert Rose definitely has my attention because it looks just brown to me. But I guess it's not. Is that a rose color? That was pretty. So I've been talking all this Desert Rose smack, and I really like it. It's like, it reminds me of a blush that I got from One Size, and I was really upset that I got it in my Ipsy box, and it turned out being the most beautiful color on me. And it was this kind of color. Do you remember, Mitzi? You were like, you know, I was so ticked about it because I wanted that girly pop pink one, and they sent me a color very similar to this, and it ended up being so good. You remember that? Mitzi was like, girl, that looks really good on you. And I was like, I want girly pop. I want girly pop. Okay, let's add a second color. So we got desert, what is this one? Desert Rose. And we'll add a little peach to it because I can see how peach could work with it. Y'all, my skin is glowing because I'm wearing this Merit Beauty right now. Oh, see how pretty that is, the peach and the Desert Rose? I'm wearing Tinted SPF by Merit Beauty. Check my cart. Oh, what? Yeah, baby. I like the peach on the Desert Rose. That side I think looks better. So we're gonna do something over here. Desert Rose is the prettiest. See, I was looking at it. I need to start buying whatever blush I feel most annoyed by when I look at it. What color did I put on here? Oh, I put Marvelous. Let's put some coral on top of it. Coral. So I have Marvelous underneath, and this coral is gonna go. Grady, are you okay? His dog walker took him today, and she said he was kind of that coral is almost looks almost neon to me. Said that he didn't want to even go hiking much. He was resistant to it. He only did like an hour and 10 minutes. But man, it is hot outside. But I'm worried that he's not feeling good or something. Thank you, Guerra. That's pretty. So I put, okay, so this is Desert Rose with peach. And this one is Marvelous with the coral on it. With, oh, that doesn't say coral. That's funny. It says okay. I think it's supposed to say okay, corral. Let me just stop. That's really pretty. You know what? It's hard to even notice how wonky my eyebrows are today, right? Like I just had my eyebrows tattooed away. They're not in the right spot. Thank you, Lizzie. These are burns from a laser 2 days ago, removing my old tattoos and so that I can get new tattoos. Which side is better? This side is more, it needs some clean it up. If you're not even wearing foundation, just clean it up. I like this side really. This side is soft, I think. But this is my good side too, because look at my nose. You know how we have a good side? Like when I take a picture, I go that way. Or do I? I don't know. That's pretty. Oh my God, Greta, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. I assume that's from uh, weapons, violence. I'm so glad to have gotten out alive. That's what we have to think. You know, people are like, okay, well, at least you're alive. At least you're alive. That's not really something that you want to say to someone who's maybe just been in a coma, can't walk. I couldn't walk in the beginning, you know. Yeah, I couldn't walk in the beginning. I was in a wheelchair for about a year. I was in a coma for 2 months. I wasn't sure. The only thing that kept me sure about life was like seeing my kids again. And I think the idea that I was okay, not remembering what happened immediately, because I just I don't think I could have healed and developed the way that I did if I had known from the beginning. There would have been a lot of factors working against me. First of all, where would I have lived? Where would I have gone? And I'm saying all that because God puts you exactly where you're supposed to be, exactly when you're supposed to be there. Always. You know, there's never any mistake. And I really had to convince myself of that because I was angry with myself. You know, it's like, what do you mean? How do you not remember? How do you think he's the hero? How do you, after all those years that he was bad to you, how do you think he's suddenly good to you? I'm not in pain anymore. I mean, I have aches and pains. I have some neuropathy, but my skin doesn't hurt. Right now, I'm kind of swollen because I had some stem cell injections a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, God has our backs. I mean, sometimes I still can't reason through, like, why did this happen to me? You know, like I'll legit just be like, man, I don't want to be strong. I don't want to do that. I don't want to, I don't want to talk about this anymore. I don't know. I think I was talking about it a bit earlier today. Like, I just want to like do makeup. I want to be average. I want to be regular. I want to be normal. Yeah, they're always nice in the beginning. It's called love bombing in the beginning. And I can't say enough about this tinted, I'm sorry, I'll finish my thought in a minute. This tinted mineral tinted sunscreen is what I'm wearing on top of priming moisturizer. My skin looks and feels amazing. This is Merit Beauty. Look at my cart for it. I don't think I put the TikTok, I saw a TikTok like gift box, or it's like $140, but you get all the things. Just find it. I love this. If you don't want to have a lot of makeup on, this is insane. This is good. Um, but yeah, they love bomb you at first. And, you know, when they're love bombing you, you think they're good people. We're going to use a different color of cheek stain. Why do I do this? I'm like, I'm not wearing makeup. The next thing you know, I've got everything on my face. But you know, they're nice. They are amazing. They're like everything you ever needed in life, and they love you and are so respectful of you. But it falls apart pretty quickly because they will rush into like maybe like moving in with you, or you know, but you think it's because they love you so much. They just need to be with you, you know. I'm going to need to find this. This is Sashu Beauty, the contour stain, and I don't think I put it in the product set for today. This is a different color than I've been wearing, much lighter, giving drama. They sent me some new, and I'm thinking that when I'm not doing like a full face of makeup, a lighter contour would be nice. Ooh, that stuff comes out gooey. I mean, it comes out not gooey, it's just a lot. I think I do this. I'm Tanya, Burn Beauty 2018, and if you don't know me, doing makeup is how I soothe myself. Always have. I'm wearing two different colors of blush. Y'all can decide which one you like the best. You can be like me if you go ahead and get you a big box of Beauty Creations blush out of my cart. When I first started out as a content creator, what were you saying? When I first started out as a content creator, I thought it was an accident, but I started doing makeup to show people like me that we're still beautiful. Because what happened is, even though my face got ravaged and replaced, I started to feel something that I hadn't felt before. Because when my old face got taken away, I always knew I was like pretty, like, you know what I mean? Like, you feel pretty, you're pretty. Um, and you've had pretty privilege, which is a thing your whole life, and then your face is gone. And it was um, humbling, but it was also a lot of clarity for me, about who I am, what I do. I don't know. And I was looking, intensely different. I'm still using the Sashu contour stain. I don't think it's in my little shop, but you can get it in the TikTok shop. Sashu, Sacheu Beauty contour stain. I chose this because you can wear it without primer. You don't need anything. And that's such a subtle contour because of the color. I really like that. Yeah, that's nice. It's not too much. But getting humbled, and it's like, I have no face. Now what? Now what? But I started to feel purpose. And I think I started to really kind of pull away from him. And I think he sensed that too, because he was still jealous of me after he burned me. They're jealous of you. Narcissists are jealous of you. So he was still jealous after that. And I feel frustrated when I'm like, why didn't I understand what that was? But I didn't, you know? And what do you mean? Yes, I was there when he attacked me, and then I was in a coma for 2 months. Rima, I was there when he attacked me, and I was in a coma for 2 months. And I suppressed the memory for a couple of years, you know? Karma will come. Which side of my face looks better? Oh, you did it? Yeah. I want to make sure everybody, I can't see, it goes so fast. Which side is prettier? The Desert Rose side or the Marvelous side? This one is more pinky. This one is more peachy. Is it too bright? I never know if it's too bright. Oh, that's not right. That's not right. Hold on, I'm coming back. I did it again. There we go. Let me just stop. I'm really kind of feeling that side. You love the pink? I'm all about this side. Left. Is my left? I don't know which. All right, well, I guess that's pretty much all I have, except from some lip oil. I'm like, all right, well, we started out, my favorite thing we did today was the Dermaplane with this spray that shows all the hair. It's like white spray. And then you use the Dermaplane. It's called Skin or SKN Body, and you can get it down there. I think the Desert Rose is better too. This is my favorite thing I did today. It really smoothed out my face and set it up for a really smooth, glowing finish. My second favorite thing is right here, this priming moisturizer. So you prime and moisturize with Merit Beauty, and I've got to study this tinted SPF. I'm obsessed with that. Thank you. My nails are just press-ons they're in my Avon store. Tinted SPF 45 I'm not wearing foundation. I am glowing. But remember, skin prep, skin prep, skin prep. I started with a Dermaplane. Then I actually used some of this cleanser. This is the double cleanser by Merit Beauty. I washed my face with that, remember? That really made it soft. And then the primer. And then you use the concealer just to touch up the spots you want. But it keeps you with nothing but SPF on your face. Let's put on some lip oil. Then we're done. Yeah, I normally go to the salon, but I can't find a place in California near me that I really like. I had some really cute red nails a few weeks ago, but the place is far away. So I don't know. They don't do New York nails in LA. You would think everything would be all fancy here, but it's not. It's old fashioned. I want Atlanta, New York nails. I want designs, I want rhinestones, I want stuff going on, you know? I want things happening. They don't have that here. So you have to really find somebody that does it. Hey, Heidi. All right, I've got the whole set of Beauty Creations lip oil, and I think it matches. No, the colors are different because you can get the whole set of blush and play with it like I did. It's got vitamin E. It does not have hyaluronic acid. It is glowing on me because of all the skincare I put underneath it. You will not get this glow unless you do your skincare. Not with this blush. It doesn't have a built-in hyaluronic acid. It's really cute though. And you can really mix up your colors, you know? You're never going to be without the right shade of blush with that. And you're never going to be without the right shade of lip oil. But I am a lip oil snob. So this stuff better have some pigment. It drove me crazy when people started doing lip oil and it had no color. It was all the same. I just hated it. Like, why? Then just give me one. They've gotten better now. This one is called No Shade. It's like a raisin, and I'm pulling it first just to see. It has pigment. That's a real raisiny color. And this is just lip oil. Now I'm going to pull Top Tier. No. Top Tier, which is almost the lightest color, second to lightest. Well, actually, I should pull the lightest. That doesn't make sense. I pulled the darkest, and let me pull the lightest. I love my little makeup stash. We should have like a slumber party. Like Mitzi's gonna come have one soon, but I want to have like I want to eat. I don't know. I feel like a baby. I want to like do makeup and drink wine or something. I don't know what I want to do. Barely there, but it's got some cream bait. It does have a slight tint to it, and this is the lightest shade. Now I'm interested in one right here called Sugar Poppy because it looks sparkly. Look at that. Looks like a mix, Sugar Poppy. So I'm going to put this one on my lips and hope it does not disappoint. I don't have the patience to swatch them all. But if y'all want one. No, this is not Fenty. This is Beauty Creations. Look at my shopping cart. Y'all tell her how to shop. I think there's a little shopping thing down here that you can click. Beauty Creations. And you get 8 lip oils. Let me see if I can find it and pin it for you. There it is. You get 8 lip oils for $49. Beauty Creations. When I get one of the Fenty, I think it's $30, isn't it? I don't know how much it is. But this one right here has my attention because you see it? You see it? I don't know. It better do something important. Let's see. This one is called Sugar Poppy. And it's got every shade you could use. The question, the next question is how long do they wear? Because my Fenty ones really do wear all day. So we got to take certain things into consideration. I can already tell you right now, this is not a Fenty. It does not have that much product in it. See, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it move? Can you see the doe foot right there? Yeah. That's full of product. Oh, it is kind of nice. It's heavier than I thought it would be. I don't think we're going to get the color out of it. I'm already actually wearing lipstick, and I just had my lips tattooed. So if we started with a pink lip, I think this would be super pretty. It is definitely shiny. That's what I wanted to see. Can't get the color out of it. Look how crooked my mouth is. I'm kind of freaking out about it because it wasn't crooked yesterday, and I'm just, all I have to do is wait, but I'm just kind of freaking out. See, I don't know if I got all the color out of that I wanted. It is pretty. But do you see what it is? It's just sort of it's a really shiny peach. Then I don't know if I got all the color. Let's compare to. I don't know where Miss Jellyfish is. I was looking for Miss Jellyfish. It's a nice oil, though. I know I'm supposed to be just selling at all cost, but I'm not going to sell you anything that I don't really like. Not happening here. It's not sticky. If you're just coming in, we're almost done today. Just coming in, you don't know me. My name is Tanya, Burn Beauty 2018, and I was set on fire by my husband in December of 2018. I had suffered 15 years of narcissistic abuse at the time. Woke up, believed him when he said it was an accident because we had been sitting by the fire pit when it happened. It is, right? It's good. I'm glowed up. So I believed it was an accident, but deep down I shouldn't have believed it. I did, but I shouldn't have. And it wasn't long after that he started like stealing my pain medicine after we got home from the hospital. Stealing my pain medicine. Turns out he was on a drug that started with H and another that starts with M. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Angie. I see you. I'm trying to pull some, you follow me over there? I'm trying to pull some lives over there. I did this one here because I have a lot of product. Shoot. There's something I really want right now. The one thing I like by Makeup Forever is their eyeliner. Not eyeliner, mascara. Their mascara. I really like the Makeup Forever mascara and I can't find it. I don't wear mascara because I don't have any natural lashes. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Shoot, I was going to show you how nice it is. It's a dual-ended mascara that I really like. I don't know if I have any mascara. It's a hard candy one that's similar to the Makeup Forever. Actually, it's probably exactly like the Makeup Forever, except, exactly like the Makeup Forever. If y'all don't have the chair, you need the chair. Do you see how happy I am? Uh, signs of violence. Um, yeah, for me, the number one is road rage. And I mean road rage where you're scared to death in the car and they don't care, they don't stop. Throwing things, breaking things, name calling. Because if they're punch a wall or punch a chair or something, in their mind, that's what they want to do to you. I had an order, but they violate it all the time, so be careful. They don't do a lot when it's violated. But disrespecting you, and I mean literally just disrespecting you, name calling is huge. Because why is a grown up throwing name calling at you? And that was one of the first things that I noticed. I'd never been name called like that. And this was early in the relationship, maybe a year in, maybe even sooner than that. And I'd be like, look, you can do a lot of things. We can argue, but don't call me out of my name. My name is Tanya. It's Miss Meisenbach. It's ma'am. It's sweetie. It is never anything out untoward. There's never anything like that. And he would never stop doing it. And for years, I'd be like, why can't you stop name calling? And I would just say, can't you come up with a reasonable argument? Don't you have an intelligent thought instead of just name calling like a child? Well, no, they don't, because they are stuck in their childhood. They don't have an intelligent argument. They don't have a grown up thing to say. They really don't. And that's dangerous for a person to be that stunted in their development, because what happens is eventually they're going to get so mad, they're not going to know what to do, like a child having a temper tantrum. And then something like being set on fire is going to happen. My lashes aren't on right. These are sticking out, but I'm going to carry on. I'm going to proceed as if they're on the right way. You can put mascara on your falsies. I actually encourage it if you're not going to wear them again. And if they're small like these, I highly encourage mascara. You're going to put it on your natural lash anyway. Yeah, I mean, say something intelligent to me. I will debate you all day, but you're going to call me names? He did that, so. Oops. I unpinned lip oil, but y'all can still shop in it. Can you not shop when it's pinned? I don't know. I don't know how it works. But y'all can shop all the products we use today. My favorite ones, I'm telling you, this little thing, the Dermaplane, this stuff, the spray and the Dermaplanes, SKN body, that one that's a good one. And these, everything that says Merit Beauty, thumbs up. Tinted SPF. I'm a big sunscreen person, being a burn survivor. I can't go out without it, so finding different kinds. But if you just want regular sunscreen, clear, Allies of Skin is by far the best that you're ever going to put on. And it's going to make your skin better because it's got so much skincare in it. This is the hard candy version of the Makeup Forever that I was looking for. I have no idea where I put it. I normally give away mascara or put it away, but I don't know where it is right now. You can just, put mascara on false lashes. Pretend you're Michaela. Sorry. No jabs. No jabs, no shade. My God, look at my natural lashes. I used to love mascara, y'all, but not having any lashes. I guess that's why I love eyelashes so much. I was going to put a decal on my wall here that says good lashes, good mood, but instead I put one that says makeup is art, beauty is spirit. I just put it up yesterday or the day before. I'll be doing some interviews for the tube, the Y tube. Yeah, I am making fun of her. I'm stone cold making fun of somebody who lied. I am making fun of somebody who tried to tell us, who tried to piss on us and tell us it's raining. You damn straight I'm doing that, whoever you are. I will, and I'll make fun of a bully. I'll make fun of a liar. If you can't take it, you're gonna have to leave here. I do not like lies. The lies. I think that's a sign of violence too. Because he would lie a lot, and if you catch them in the lie, then they double down on it. You know, like instead of like normal people will be like, oh man, yeah, that was messed up, right? That was messed up. I'm sorry. I'm caught. I'm sorry. I did it. This is why. They won't. They will insist that it's that it's true, and that you wait for that to dry and get a spoolie. Okay, here's a learning moment. When you get that mascara on your eyeshadow, give it a minute. I can't get this fake lash up. Once it's on the wrong way, it's hard to get it like lifted up. So what was I going to say? That the way they double down on the lie is what makes you start to doubt your reality. Like the liar I was talking about with the, as a matter of fact, boo, with the mascara. Like when you clearly see, like, okay, my God, that's not true. Or it would feel like to me, I would like have proof. I'd be like, see right here, I know you were right here right now. That's you. That's you. Or I know you spoke to so and so. It's right here on the phone. That happened. Be like, no, well, what are you doing looking into my stuff? What are you doing looking at my phone? What are you doing? What are you doing doubting me? What are you doing? And they never answer the question. They're like, I wouldn't do anything like that. You're crazy. You're insecure. What are you doing doubting me? Just like that person just did when I said something about somebody lying about mascara. Just like that. Like, you're crazy. Why would you? You're going to question some? Yes, I am. That's gaslighting. And it leads to you doubting yourself because somebody changes the conversation and makes it about right. It's control. They change the conversation and make it about what you did rather than the actual fact. Did you see how easy that came off when I just let it dry? The mascara, let it dry, and then take a spoolie. Even if I had eyeshadow on, the same thing would happen. It would just be gone. You don't have to start rubbing at it or anything to get it off. Yeah. If you're still trying to get out of it, I just pray for you. It's so hard to get out of. Think of this. If you're beating yourself up because you're still trying to get out of it, think of me and think of what I went through. Think of the fact that even after I was burned, I still was believing, like, okay, well, he didn't mean to do that. Knowing that for 15 years he's been lying, doing stuff. But back then I thought everything was my fault. Even when I would tell you about like how it happened, I would say I reached out and got in the lighter fluid, right? And yeah, it works really great. Just keep a spool, let it get dry and take it off. Never panic. Um, I would always say that I reached out and got into the stream of lighter fluid, not he squirted me with lighter fluid. You see what I'm saying? Not like I reached out and then he squirted me. I would say I did it because everything was always my fault. I would always be questioned about everything I said, you know? And if you're trying to get out, the only way to do it is very quietly, and you can't tell them you're going because they will try to hurt you. Some of them will try to hurt you, you know, because it's not about love. They don't love you, they hate you. Yeah, the piece is so great. If you get glue on you, I don't know if it's going to take the glue off, but always let it dry. You mean like lash glue or something? Yeah, I think it would work, Miss T. Just let it dry. Whatever it is, let it dry. And yeah, if you're in it, I need you to know that they hate you. And let me tell you why. You're going to think, oh no, he doesn't. He or she doesn't. They love me. They love me. But when they met you, they saw in you something that's not in themselves. They saw empathy and kindness and hard work and whatever, honesty, you know, that's what they saw. And then they got with you and they really they resent that because they're childish, they need to be the center of attention. But if your light is always shining and people are noticing it, yeah, it would work for lash glue, Miss T, I think. Just let it dry and gently take it. Um, so when your light is shining, and it's going to happen quickly within a month or 6 months, but by that time, I guarantee you're already in like a committed relationship because they want to get you, they want to move in together, they want to get married, they want to do whatever it is that they need to do that makes them feel secure in starting to take their mask off. Yeah, 24 years. I was 15 years before I got set on fire. And then now it's 6 years later. So still, you know? So they hate you. And that's so sad because you think, oh, I love them so much. No, you don't. You're trauma bonded now. You're not in love. You're not in love anymore. You're trauma bonded. You think you breathe them like air. You think there's nothing else. You think you can't live without them. But you've been living on your own this whole time. Everything that's been accomplished, that was you, not them. You know? That's what I'm learning. I'm learning to trust myself, take care of myself. I'm living on my own for the first time, and I'm 52. The weapon was taken, right? No, he never went to jail. But karma will handle itself. I have stopped and just started really taking care of me. It was consuming me, thinking about, and because, see, then you're still thinking about them. And now, and when I first got to California, I was still really focused on that too, doing everything I could. I mean, we have association with big attorneys here, everything, just looking at every angle. And then I had to start having surgeries. And, when I started having surgeries, I realized I really had to focus on myself. And, this is no joke. I'm having a major, major surgery on the center of my face. This little triangle of death right here on your face. I'm having a major surgery there every week for 3 weeks, and that helped me get out of it. If you want to know how I got out of the relationship, I don't know that I ever would have unless this happened. And that's why I'm grateful for it, because I was so miserable that after this happened and I woke up and didn't remember anything except what he told me. We had a bad accident, yada, yada, yada. You're waking up. He keeps giving me information as I'm waking up from the coma because I think it takes days to get out of the coma, from what I read in my medical records. So he's telling me the information. I'm taking it as my memory, but it he was telling me like, oh, this terrible accident happened. And now I see, like, I'm so sorry. I've been a real jerk to you for all these years. That, so right back to love bombing. I just had a coma. I just got set on fire and I'm coming out of a coma and he's love bombing me. Oh, I'm so sorry. I see. I almost lost you, and I love you so much. And then at that point, I'm thinking, well, everything he's done isn't so bad. He's just been having trouble drinking too much. I'm like still minimizing all the things he's done. But the main thing is those years had been so bad that when he said um, that he understood how bad he'd been to me, and I'm never going to do that again. I am going to be good to you. I'm going to take care of you for the rest of your life. I'm going to be good to you. And I exhaled because that's how bad my life had been. And he wasn't physically abusive. It was emotional abuse. There was 2 incidents of physical, and they happened within a year of being set on fire. So it's not physical until it is, and when it becomes physical, it's going to go rapidly. It went from ramming me with a car to punching me to setting me on fire. That happened within a year and a half time frame, and we've been together for 15 years. So they hate you. Nobody that loves you treats you bad. There's no excuse for it. Doesn't matter what happened when they were 7. Doesn't matter what happened at work today. Doesn't matter what you've had to live through. Doesn't matter who said what to you in your last relationship. That's no excuse to treat me bad. Yeah. And I'm glad you're here because they will, you're lucky that he didn't pull the trigger because, man, I feel like I was lucky that he didn't, we had G's as well in the house, and I'm lucky that he didn't use that instead. But he had a fascination with fire. Probably still does. He's a little bit, I feel like he's a sociopathic, narcissist, pyromaniac. Yeah, 11 years. So I don't know if I would have walked, I don't know how I would have walked away. I mean, I think I was starting to when it happened. I was starting to rebuild my financial independence outside of our tree company, being in real estate. But I think that's part of the reason I got set on fire. There was a lot of dynamics swirling all together. And he was on Erewhon. Uh, this if you talk to if a narcissist talking to a psychiatrist is or a therapist is going to frustrate you. Number one, you can't fix them. There's not a pill, there's not a therapy, there's not a group that's going to make them any better. Just throw it out, throw it away. Let it. What I was going to say. Let it earn, but like, you know, um, thank you for following. But let it go because we would have marriage counseling and he would have the psychologist sitting there picking apart all my overreactions to almost cursed, to his actions, picking apart how I overreact when I'm angry about him disappearing all night. That's what we're picking apart in therapy, not him disappearing over and over again, you know? So they rarely, it's just the lady picking up the package, honey, or maybe it's Amazon. Probably Amazon. Ding dong. Y'all have the ring chime. It's okay, sugar. They don't really want me. Yeah, you're always going to be blamed. It's always about how you react to them. And therapy, they will lie to a therapist. I had one criticize me right as I was remembering what happened after being burned. And I was very upset with him. I just found all these illegal things that he was taking. And so I called the marriage counselor. I don't know what to do. I could hardly even walk then. I was still trying to balance and not fall. But I'm like, what am I going to do? You can't be in my house with this. Just get out. I don't care what happens. Just whatever. So but got with the therapist, and I don't know what was happening, but the dynamic of it was, again, going back to criticize me. You know, he wants to talk about, she just won't leave it in the past. She just keeps bringing things up. That's a big thing. It's in the past. No, it's not. If you're lying about it, if you're still lying about it, if you never cleared it up with me, it's not in the past. Also, if I've never been, I can't forgive it if I don't know what it is I'm forgiving. And when they say it's in the past, it could be yesterday. It could be an hour ago. Aren't you? And then get over it. Get over it. Stuff like that. And saying that in front of the therapist and like, yeah, she just holds on to everything. It's just blah, 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 blah. All this about me to this therapist. And she's like, uh-huh, uh-huh. And then he's like, well, what? You know, it was like, and you know, she thinks, she's always criticizing me. And you know, 20 years ago, she did this. And the therapist is like, and that would be what? In the past, he had one thing that he didn't like that I did literally 20 years ago that he would bring up every time because I never did anything else. Never. I was always true and honest. And so this therapist was kind of siding with him. And then the next session, actually, I think we actually had the first session before I found the illegal pills and things, right? And it wasn't just pills, but you know what I mean. And then the next session, we sat down and she's like, oh, we're going on. I was like, yeah, well, he was actually high on Erewhon the whole time that we were talking. What do you think of that? All the time you were taking his side. It's like narcissists have, I mean, hey, Tony. It's like therapists have no idea how to handle a narcissist. They don't get it. They will not help you. Neither will the legal system. As you can see with me, nobody will help you. You've got to have people who understand it. And we have to bring awareness to it. So that's why they fool the therapist all the time. They lie because they lie. They're professional. If they're talking, they're lying. And I'm going to go, but I just want y'all to know that if you're with them and you're trying to get out, just remind yourself that they do not love you. They hate you. And you are in a trauma bond with them. You're not in love anymore. After they start treating you bad, it's not love anymore. And by trauma bond, it doesn't mean that you two have survived something together and we need to, no, it means that you have gotten to a point where you're looking for the person who broke you to fix you. And if they broke you, they cannot fix you. I don't know when I'm coming on again. I'm just going to be for real. I'm beat. But I love y'all. Did y'all get all the products in your cart? I'm trying to, I have an appointment tomorrow, and maybe I'll get to talk to the attorney. He said he had time available, but I wasn't available during his times. So we'll see if he accepts my times or if I have to wait till next week to find out if we're going to be able to settle that amicably, or if I have to continue on, with this nonsense. But I love y'all. Please get out. Please get out. Please get out. And do it quietly. You don't need to tell them that you're going. Actually, you better not tell them that you're going, or this could happen. You just need to leave. So many big hugs, y'all. I love y'all so much. I think this looks pretty cute. Remember, I'm only wearing tinted sunscreen, this moisturizer, and then this, but I do not want to break that. And this, that scared me. I don't want to mess that up. This concealer, Thy Merit Beauty, and I am glowy. I love y'all. I will see you soon. I'm available Saturday. We'll see. I love y'all so much. I'll see you very soon, and get out safely, and remember that whatever you're going through, this too shall pass. Love y'all.